welcome to Neophyte.tv, the technology show for the not-so-geeky. My name's Tiffany Young, and this is Martian Friedman.
I don't know how this happens. I don't quite know what's going on today.
It is one too many times that Ben surprised me with, can you put this hard drive together? Let's see if you can figure this out, Tiffany. For
some reason, I am sitting on the set.
I've been made fun of one too many times.
I look like a freaking rotisserie chicken here.
So today, I have surprised Ben with one of my very own gadgets. Ben, can you guess what this is?
Some sort of tanning suit or something, or I don't know. I mean, okay, allow me to stand up here for a second.
Let me ask you, are you feeling a little warm? It's a little warm in the studio today?
No, I feel okay right now. But I look like a giant Hershey Kiss.
Okay, so let me explain what this is.
What is that you have in your hand? Is that some sort of marital aid or something?
This is my next surprise, a marital aid.
I don't know what that is.
Oh my God, I hope not.
Just keep away from it. I don't know where it's been. And there's a lot of okay.
So this is how this comes together. This is called the Genie Personal Sauna, and let me tell you how it works.
Personal sauna?
The Genie Personal Sauna. Okay. So what you do is you, after your bath or whatever, your bath, you're all clean. You take these items right here, which are the Elastibandies. You wrap them around those parts and areas that you want to lose a little poundage on. Okay. So you'd wrap this around your waist. Hopefully not this area, but you want to go this area.
Are you saying something?
Maybe the hip area, okay? Maybe a thigh area. There's little thigh pads here.
Thigh pads.
When you're all wrapped up, and basically there's Velcro on each side.
It's neoprene? Neoprene, okay.
So the idea is that you sweat. See you sweat, right? Obviously, Ben has not followed through with putting on all of the neoprene because it's still right here on the table. But we're going to go ahead and demonstrate anyway.
Okay.
Okay. So it comes with a very nice, well-equipped blow dryer.
Blow dryer.
Okay? Now, the way this works is you take the blow dryer and you plug it in your hole right here. Just like this. Okay, now this locks in really tight, like this. Okay, wait.
Didn't I see a scene like this in a James Bond movie once?
Okay, so now the idea is to fill you up. We're going to puff you up all the way. Are you feeling warm?
Yeah.
Yeah? Feeling hot? Okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to puff you up. And when you get all the way puffed up, we're just going to go ahead and let it run for about 20 minutes. Do you want to just stop the tape and then get back to it in like 20 minutes? Okay, so you get the gist. Are you feeling warm?
Oh yeah, yeah, I'm feeling great. This is super. Hey, you know.
Oh no. Okay, so the idea is for this not to come out of the hole right here, which, you know, for $100 or maybe $120. Oops, I don't think that's supposed to come off either. Anyway, so you let that run for 15 or 20 minutes, and the idea is that you sweat off or have your very own personal sauna inside this suit. You relieve yourself of toxins, you basically sweat. Which you can do really here.
By the way, this is the last episode. This is it.
See, in Arizona, you could just put these on and drive around with your car windows up in the summer, and then do the same thing. But anyway, so how you feeling? Are you feeling warm?
I feel really funky.
Do you feel like you are detoxifying?
Oh, I'm detoxifying.
Do you feel like you might be losing weight?
I don't know. I mean, okay, here's what happens.
I'll let some of the hot air out. There you go. By the way, this thing, after you've used it a few times, smells really funky. Can you smell it?
I'm scared to inhale at this point. I have to tell you that what I can say is because you blow up to 500 pounds when you put it on, you look skinnier when it deflates. I don't know if it actually makes you lose any weight.
It's just, this is one of those infomercials you're going to see like after midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning when you're up late and really you should be sleeping.
Right.
The Genie Personal Sauna, this basically just allows you to sweat. 100, 120 bucks. I can't remember exactly how much it is.
I'm not sure I need anything that helps me sweat.
But
now you've used this, right?
Yes, actually I have.
And what are your results of it here?
You know what? It's one of those products that really does well on the late night infomercials, but really does nothing for you other than, in my opinion, have you spend the extra money thinking you're going to detoxify certain areas, which if you just went to the gym or drove around in Arizona with the windows rolled up for a few hours,
right,
you would get the same effect.
Exactly, I get this. But for those of you who are not in Arizona, for those of you who are perhaps in Minnesota or Alaska, you know, is this a good personal sauna?
If you don't have access to a real sauna, possibly.
Does it come? Okay.
Yeah.
Can I play the Tiffany Young role here? First of all, does it come in mauve? Okay, because if it doesn't come in mauve, I don't think I want to buy one right now. And will it fit in my purse? It's another big concern. And can I plug my hard drive into it?
Those are all excellent
really,
questions,
really
Ben. Excellent questions, and that's a good marketing tip. Different colors, right? Okay, so my point behind showing this product today first is have Ben look ridiculous, which I think is so funny, and and actually this really does work like a good hair dryer. I mean, it's rather warm.
So you tried this out, but you would recommend it? You wouldn't recommend it?
No, it's not.
I can tell it feels very funky. I feel like a rotisserie chicken. I feel like I've been on the spit for about 5 or 6 hours.
This would happen. See, you're sealed. You're sealed all the way around,
sealed,
so you
baby.
really do sweat.
Yeah.
You really do.
You do, and you look pretty cool too. I think you could wear this. I think you've got a Halloween costume.
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, you could probably make a Halloween costume out of that or something. So anyway, make sure you review your products before you purchase them. On the late night infomercials. This product probably is worth about $20, I think, to somebody who does not have access ever to a personal sauna.
Well,
Or a gym
you say
sauna.
that, but it does what it says it does. I mean, it makes you really, really hot and sticky.
The claim though is that it helps you detoxify, lose weight. You're not losing weight, you're losing water. And I just think it's kind of crazy with women and men both who are so desperate to lose the pounds, lose the weight, and I just have a bit of an adversity to claims that products like this.
So do you have a rating?
Do what they say they're going to do when you can get something like this on your own without spending the money.
Okay, let's wrap it up.
I give it a 1 out of 5. You look fantastic, darling.
Well, now, so you said it's $20. How much do these cost?
They're about 100, 120. Yeah.
Okay, I would have said it would be kind of cool for $30, $40 because it's just, I mean, there's not a whole lot to it.
Because you can wear it out or to the disco. There's not a whole lot to it. I mean, is this something that you would buy?
Me personally?
Yes, you personally.
No, but if I were into, torturing human beings, you know what? Actually, this could be a good alternative to waterboarding. For the national, the National Security Agency, if they want to get the information out of the terrorists, they just put them in one of these.
There you go.
And if the heat doesn't get them, they just send them out in public, and the humiliation will.
You're talking about where they take that water and drip it on your forehead?
No, I think they put it in your mouth. They drip it in your mouth to make you feel like you haven't heard about this whole waterboarding
I thought it was on your forehead.
That's like Chinese water torture, I think.
Oh, okay.
That's a whole different thing.
It's a different form of torture. I'm a little
prank and, yeah.
I'm not completely up to date on the torture.
All right, I give it a 2 out of 5,
Techniques.
just to be different than you. So
okay, well, you can be different than me.
That's 1 out of 5. Tiffany, 2 out of 5 for me.
Yay!
3 out of 10 for the
Genie personal sauna.
And why don't you take us into a commercial?
Another 30 seconds, and we'll be right back.
What do you do when you get frustrated by your computer? Whether you have a simple question or it's a major computer crisis, write down the number on your screen because I can help. I'm Luke Ford, founder and CEO of My Computer Works. If you have a small business or a home computer, My Computer Works is your personal computer help desk. Whether it's a big problem or a simple question about your computer, simply pick up the phone, call our friendly American-based technicians, and we'll connect directly to your computer and fix the problem for you. It's immediate, safe, and secure, and doesn't require a stranger coming into your home. And we'll never try to sell you something you don't need. There's no problem or question too small. We can help. My Computer Works is now serving thousands of happy customers all across our great country.
It's fabulous, and I can call as many times as I want.
If my computer starts acting up, I call them.
It's the best money I've ever spent in my life.
For a small activation fee and only $19.95 a month, you can call us when you need us. Now My Computer Works. Does yours?
And we are back on Neophi.tv, and I'm a little more cash on the second half today because I need to cool.
You're looking a little shiny. Got some powder for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to
See,
cool
I
down
usually
just
have
a
the
little
glow.
bit. You do have
but
the glow.
But Ben has the glow now too.
And normally, people say, well, you don't want your co-host to be shiny, but I actually like that glow on you. It looks nice. It looks healthy.
I like it too. And yes, I could be a little more mad, but I hate that makeup thingy, cakey, yucky.
I'm glad we had this little chat.
Me too.
Okay, now that I've stripped off the spacesuit, Our second spotlight today is I think a much nicer product than that other thing. So this is something actually that is really, really cool. And I don't know if you'll like it as much, but my kids love it. But it's a bit pricey. What is it? This is from the Sharper Image.
Ah.
And it's actually, it's called Laser Stars.
Yep.
Have you heard of this? Have you seen this?
No, but Sharper Image is
What it is it's basically got a little laser inside that creates this sort of star mappy pattern. And sorry, I got a little Broadway there. Did you see that?
It's the hands, the jazz hands.
Yeah.
Got your jazz hands going.
And you basically can rotate this up and down, and it will present this onto your kid's ceiling. And it's really neat. This one small thing does the entire room.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
We could talk about it, but of course, people want to see. So, in an unprecedented move, what I'm going to do is actually turn off the lights here in the studio.
Oh.
And then we're going to turn this on. Okay, so Tiff, I need you to chat with the folks for a moment.
Okay.
While I go around. We have 4 lights we have to turn
Okay.
on.
So
Tiff, you chat with the people then.
All right. So so my question would be, can you actually see the constellations? Can you learn about the
And my
stars?
answer would be, but I can still talk to you while I'm doing this, is no. These are not real stars.
But do they mimic the night sky? So you can see the Little Dipper.
This mimics Star Wars. It looks nothing like the real sky.
It mimics Star Wars. So I'm thinking Disneyland, Star Trek.
Okay, this looks very intimate now. It's like a little candlelit dinner thing.
Yes,
going
it is,
on
huh?
Okay. So.
Ooh, it's very dark in here.
Can you still see us? I don't know how well this camera picks up, but it looks okay.
I can see a little bit. I see the outline.
Okay. So we're still here. Now I'm going to take this device here, and I'm going to turn it on. First of all, I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to turn it around backwards, and I'm going to turn it on and shoot it behind me here.
Oh, good idea. Oh.
Ah.
That's kind of cool.
Now, can you see that? I have no idea how well this is coming out. So you can see it has nothing.
I think you can see it, yeah.
It has
check that out.
Wow, it's on
you can really see
Hold
it.
on, let's
Wait a minute.
Scooch over this way a bit.
Hang on.
Look, here we are. Look, we've got constellation. Oh my goodness. Getting glazed in the face here. Okay, so you can see there's the, wow, this is
That's
like a,
cool, huh?
this is like a cheap Tron star, effect or something.
It's a flashback from high school.
I know, totally. Anyway, take a look here behind you. You can see the star pattern. It looks kind of cool. It's kind of 3D. It's moving around. And then you can add this, they call it a hologram, but I don't think it's a hologram. You can add this holographic cloud pattern. We'll check this out.
Oh, neat.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. That's really cool.
Yeah, look at this. Now it looks like we're in a sci-fi movie. Okay,
yes.
Luke.
Or how about
I'm not your father,
Matrix,
Luke.
you're a virus. You're
Matrix,
just a virus.
Morpheus,
virus, yes.
I Neo, your Trinity. Anyway, let me turn this around.
I've only seen it once, so you lost me.
Yeah. Here's what it looks like from the front. You can check this out. You can see it's kind of this lasery thing.
Now, if you could see around the studio, which you can't, but it actually shoots all the way to the back walls.
It does. It's really cool.
So it's a pretty powerful laser.
Check that out.
Did you push a button?
No, that's just me shooting it right into the camera.
Oh, okay.
That's pretty cool. Look, this is how to make
Go
cheap
to the
special
light.
effects.
There's peace in the light.
And if I turn on, that's just the stars. If I then turn on the cloud, whoa! Check this out now. There's the cloud thing, which you can change the intensity of.
It's Garth Brooks and the Thunder Roll song.
Oh, really? Oh, look at this. Look, I'm like a Borg. Oh, man, I thought I'd have way less fun than I'm having with the camera here.
Doing a little experimentation.
Yeah, so there's that, and you can tilt this up and down.
No, I'm gonna have to borrow that from you for a night.
Okay. Yeah, I think your kids would love it. So here it is. If I shine it onto a piece of paper. Check out these cool effects.
So it does the clouds, the stars, and it does
that cloudy thing.
You know what that reminds me a little bit of? Northern Lights.
Have you noticed this?
Have you ever seen the Northern Lights?
Blind you.
Wow. Have you ever seen the Northern Lights?
I have seen the Northern Lights. This looks nothing like the Northern Lights.
Well, when you add the cloud cover and you get a multitude of, that would be nice.
So this looks like the Northern Lights on a cloudy night.
Have one more setting that said the Northern Lights, because they're just fantastic.
Yeah. Now, how much do you think this ought to be?
Let me just pick it up. Oh, it's pretty light.
It's pretty light.
It ought to be, versus how much it is. I think it ought to be about $75. It's probably in the neighborhood of $1.25.
$130. Yeah, and you know why?
You're good if you know what I mean.
You're very good. Sharper Image does tend to be a little pricier for these sort of things.
And they have the gadgety, gimmicky, some of the stuff.
It has a bit of fan noise. I don't think it's too loud for a kid's room, though.
Oh, no.
My kids, in their room at night when it's pitch black, they love it.
I bet they do.
Yeah. So I think it looks. We've got. This is our space episode. And take a look here. So
to go with the space
I was
suit.
dressed up like a
You
spaceman
should have had the space suit to go with the space episode.
That's
You could have just kept it on, Ben.
I should have. Yeah.
Lost 5 pounds, you know, see the stars.
Hey, if it worked, that would be great. Anyway,
It's really cool.
so that is the laser stars from the Sharper Image, $130. You know, I give this a 4 out of 5. I just think it's a bit pricey.
Pricey, yeah, I agree. I think for 75, I give it a 4 out of 5.
I just like the fact that you can like
$50,
shine on people
I give it a 5 out of 5. I think everything has. I think it's fantastic, does what it says.
Yeah.
But it's a little bit pricey.
It is a little bit pricey. That is true. So, what did you give it? 4? 3?
A 3.
3. 3 out of 5 for Tiff, 4 out of 5 for me. That is 7 out of 10. I don't think well in the dark. 7 out of 10 for the laser stars from Sharper Image.
That must be disappointing at home. What? I have to catch up.
I'm glad they can't see my face right now.
Okay, enough of the. This is a family show, Ben.
And that's all the time we have for today. Let us know what you think. Would your kids like this? Is it too expensive? Do you think it's cool? Go to our website, www.neo-fight.tv. Let us know. Send us a comment. Subscribe to the show.
Fantastic. Thanks for
And
joining us.
If you happen to have an extra 30 seconds, take a look at this.
Hey, I'm Andy Walker. Have you just bought a new computer with Windows Vista on it? Or maybe you've got an old XP computer that you're upgraded. Well, we've just created an amazing new DVD that'll teach you everything you need to know about the new operating system from Microsoft. It's called Getting Started with Windows Vista. In this DVD, there are 3 sections. One is out of the box. What do you need to do as soon as you start up Vista? Number 2 is Vista Essentials, things you need to know every day to make your computer experience amazing. Antivirus, security, all kinds of new features that Vista offers. And finally, Geek Tips and Tricks, things you need to know that nobody else will have told you to make you a Vista guru. For more information, check out our website at gettingstartedvideo.com.